For our design project, we decided to make a better bike lock. After surveying many people and looking at a variety of U-locks and cable locks, we came to the conclusion that ease of use was the biggest issue, so we decided to make that our main focus.
We had a variety of design considerations when making this project. One of them was we wanted to make a clamp that would actually clamp the bike to the wheel. We felt that lacked versatility and that you couldn't clamp it to, say, a bike rack. It would just lock the frame to the wheels. So we wanted it to be more versatile. We wanted it to wrap around a tree, a pole, something like that.
After looking at a few locks such as cable locks or U-locks, we decided that the cable lock would be the perfect lock for our project. It served as the basis of our design because it provided a lot of versatility for our bike lock. But the problem with cable locks is that they're cumbersome, they're hard to lock, and it takes a lot of time to get them in and off your bike before you lock them. So we decided ultimately on a mechanical reel type of device that would hold the lock before you use it.
Typical problem with cable locks is the need to lock to itself. So it really limits your mobility and usable length of the lock because you have to bring back the other end and lock to itself. So we wanted to make something that could solve that problem. So we went with a handcuff design, allowing us to retract out and simply lock onto something.
One of our first main problems when actually designing the device was to create a mechanism that would reel the cable back in. We investigated into a lot of methods such as torsional springs and mechanical reels and found that given our budget, it was too difficult to manufacture one by itself. So we did some more research online and we found a company, Vulcan Springs, who was generous enough to donate a reel to us that we could use. The only problem with this was the reel that they donated to us was the wrong diameter for the amount of wire that we wanted to use. To solve this, we had to create a diameter extender, shown here. This solves the problem by increasing the diameter of the reel and allowing us to wind more cable.
So another issue was that U-locks and cable locks both have to be carried around separately, so we wanted the Quiq-LoQ to attach to the frame directly.
A major engineering challenge was actually attaching the lock to the frame. This wooden insert here actually converts from a square shape to a circular shape of the frame. If mass produced, the lock would actually come with several different types of fittings to fit different diameter frames.
We made a SolidWorks model of the entire prototype, and then we transferred those into drawings, which we took to the machine shop, and then we machined the entire prototype out of aluminum.
So after many hours of machining, as a team we were able to assemble this working prototype here, and as you can see, its ease of use is really appealing. It can be used in all sorts of different ways, such as looping it through the spokes of the wheel, or just simply pulling it out and attaching it to some sort of bike rack. It's also really good because its versatility makes it able to wrap around like a tree or pretty much anything. Another really cool use of this device is that pulling out the handcuff and attaching it to the wheel, so you're still unable to ride the bike.
Overall, we were happy with the outcomes of the prototype, and we gained valuable experience regarding the design process.